Next, we have the isothermal or tinatawag din siyang hyperbolic process. Okay, for isothermal, ang constant is temperature. Pag naman hyperbolic process, ang constant is the product of pressure and volume. Okay? Pero pares lang din naman yan. Okay, sabi dito, it is an internally reversible constant temperature process. Okay, start na tayo. First formula, PVT relation. Take note, constant temperature. So, mag-a-arrive tayo sa formula na to, P1V1 equals P2V2. Pwede nating dalhin yan in terms of this ratio. V2V1 equals P1P2. Okay, that is our Boyle's law. Then, ang PV diagram naman natin, and TS diagram, ito yung itsura. Sa PV diagram, kapag kinonsider natin pababa yan, okay, let's say nag-expand, paano mo nasabi expand? Kasi ito yung point 1 to point 2, lumayo. So, expansion yan. So, yan yung constant temperature. Then, syempre sa TS diagram, kitang-kita ang constant temperature kasi nga, meron kang temperature axis. The next formula, work non-flow. Work non-flow. Doon pa rin tayo magsimula. Integral of PdV. So, at constant temperature, kaya pwede natin sabihin pressure is constant over volume. So, hindi natin pa isa-isahin yung integration. Basta yun yung pwede natin gawin. So, we will arrive to work non-flow. That would be P1 V1 ln V2 over V1. Then, for steady flow, kaya ito yung general formula pa rin. By this time, volume naman yung papalitan natin. Constant over pressure at constant temperature yan. Then, we will arrive to the work ng steady flow. P1 V1 ln P1 over P2. Okay? Hindi 2 over 1, ha? Kasi may negative sign nga tayo. So, pag may negative sa ln, pabaliktad ang numerator denominator. And mapapansin natin, itong dalawa is parehas P1 V1 ln. Iba lang yung nasa loob ng logarithmic. V2 over V1 is the same with P1 over P2. Sabi sa Boyle's law. So, pwede natin sabihin, ang isothermal work non-flow at ang work steady flow ay parehas. Kaya pag tinanong sa problem ang work, kahit alin sa dalawang gamitin natin, parehas lang. Change in internal energy, since fix yung formula natin dito, ang mangyayari ngayon, kasi nga constant ang ating temperature, ang change in internal energy natin ay 0 na ngayon. Ang change in enthalpy natin, ganun din. Dahil fix yan, okay, we know that change in temperature at constant temperature 0, so lalabas ang change in enthalpy na 0 din. Okay, so ang heat transfer ngayon natin. So, by the way, ang heat transfer, pwede rin natin gamitan yan ng formula ng first law. Okay? Na-discuss natin sa term 1. Since ang change in internal energy at change in enthalpy ay pareha 0, magka-cancel yan sa first law equation. Kaya lalabas, ang heat is the same with work non-flow and equal din sa work steady flow. And another way to compute for heat sa constant temperature is T delta S. So, punta tayo sa change in entropy. So, hindi na pwede dito ang MC ln T2 T1. Wala naman tayong specific heat at constant temperature. Wala nun. At hindi mo rin pwede sabihin na ln ng T2 over T1 kasi nga parehas sila. So, pag ginawa mong ln of 1, magiging 0 yun. So, hindi naman pwede yun. Kaya ang formula natin sa change in entropy would be MR, this time, ln of V2 over V1. Take note na, volume 2 over volume 1. Hindi pressure 2. Okay? So, pero pwede mong palitan yung pressure. Kaya lang, magiging pressure 1 over pressure 2. Problem, we have determined the theoretical horsepower required for the isothermal compression of 800 cubic feet per minute of air from 14.7 psia to 120 psia. Given is sinabi, isothermal. So, we have constant temperature. Then, we have volume flow rate kasi may per unit time. So, we have 800 cubic feet per minute. Then, sinabi air. Then, pressure 1, 14.7. Pressure 2, 120 psia. Ang required is the power in terms of horsepower. Okay, sa mga formula natin, wala tayong binanggit tungkol sa power. Kaya lang, alam natin ang power is energy per unit time. And ang energy naman natin dito sa mga formula ay internal energy, enthalpy, heat, and work. Kaya lang yung power natin, syempre yung produce. Saan ba tayo kumukuha ng produced? Dun yun sa work natin. So, ang energy is the work. And we know that work is P1 V1 ln of P1 over P2 sa constant temperature. Okay, so kung i-apply natin yung per unit time, yung volume 1 natin magiging volume flow rate 1. So that would be now the power. Kaya pag tayo nakalaon sa mga topic natin, yung power and work natin halos nagiging parehas ang formula. Kaibahan lang per unit time yung power. Okay, so substitute lang natin yung mga given. Then, cancel natin ang inch square. Cancel ang feet square. So, may iwan na feet na isa. Cancel yung PSIA. Okay, so kaya lang ang gusto nating unit is horsepower. So, we have the conversion. 1 horsepower is 33,000 foot-pound per minute. So, magka-cancel ang minute, magka-cancel ang pounds, magka-cancel ang foot. So, we have negative 107.75 horsepower. Helium with R of 0.4968 BTU per pound mass Rankine is compressed isothermally from 14.7 psia and 68 degrees Fahrenheit. The compressed ratio is 4 to calculate the work done by the gas. So, helium, yung given natin, binigay na rin yung gas constant, 0.4968 BTU per pound Rankine. Sinabi, constant temperature yan. Pressure 1, 14.7 psia. Temperature 1, 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, meron tayong compressed ratio. So, pag samang compressed, na bago is yung volume. Yun yung makikita natin pagbabago. Kaya pag sinabing compressed ratio, that is the ratio of volume. So, since compressed, mas maliit yung final volume. Kaya V1 over V2 equals 4. So, ang required natin is the work. So, hindi na natin pa kailangan alamin kung yan ay non-force steady flow since alam naman natin, parehas lang yung dalawa ng formula. So, work na lang. So, ang formula natin gagamitin is P1 V1 ln of V2 over V1. Kasi merong ratio ng volume sa given. Okay, wala tayong volume 1. So, instead na kunin pa natin yon, palitan na lang natin yung P1 V1 in terms of MRT1. Wala rin tayong mass. Walang problema. Specific lang pala yung hinahanap. So, meaning per unit mass. Cancel na yung mass dyan. So, substitute na ngayon natin yung formula, yung work, magiging specific. So, susundan natin is yung R na agad, 0.4968. Temperature is 68, going absolute. So, we have plus 460. Then, ang ln natin, okay, V2, V1, sa given, V1 over V2, baliktad. So, ilalagay natin sa solution, reciprocal. That would be 1/4. Then, cancel yung Rankine. We have now the work, negative 363.64 BTU per pound. Work done by a substance in reversible non-flow manner in accordance with volume equals 100 over the pressure and ang volume with the unit of cubic feet where pressure is in PSIA. Evaluate the work done on or by the substance as the pressure increases from 10 psia to 100 psia. So, ang given natin is pressure 1, 10 PSIA. Pressure 2 is 100 PSIA. And binigay sa problem, tatawagin natin itong condition, ang volume is 100 over the pressure. Pag inayos natin yan, that would be pressure volume equals 100. Ano ba yung 100? Diba? Constant number. So, pwede na sabihin, PV is equal to constant. That is the same with temperature is constant. Kaya kung hinahanap ang work, ang formula ng work natin is at constant temperature. Kaya P1, V1, this time ln of P1 over P2. Kasi may given tayong dalawang pressure. So sa formula natin, ang volume 1, kukunin natin doon sa condition. 100 over pressure 1. So, pwede na natin substitute agad. We have work by 10 PSIA. Then, yung conversion, 144. Then, volume 1 is 100 over pressure 1. Ang pressure 1 is 10. Then, ln of P1 over P2. So, cancel ang inch square, cancel ang feet square, cancel yung feet square dyan. May iwan yung feet. So, ang unit na natin is foot-pound. So, we have the work, negative 33,157.22 foot-pound force.